Hey guys, I got the Amazing Spider-Man 2 on Redbox, and that's why it's got the little tag here. But I'm gonna do a thing like what was wrong with it, why it wasn't the best movie in the world, why it was a really good movie, why it just was plain dumb, and stuff like that. So let's get into it. The one thing is, it was stupid. The first thing that was dumb about it was, oh yeah, and by the way, major spoilers in this, so if you haven't seen it yet, it's a really good movie. I'd advise not watching this video and just watching this video after you get it, if you ever do. But if you don't think you're ever going to watch it, go ahead and see. I don't have any scenes to show, but this is still going to be pretty cool. I bet you can find better videos, but still, this is going to be pretty cool. So, first big spoiler is, well, the girl dies. That's the dumbest thing ever. I mean, in all the movies, I'm sure it's like, oh, look, twist, ending, the girl dies. But it's nothing. You don't want that. You want everyone to be la 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 in the end of the ending. You don't want them, oh, they died. So that's one major thing I did not like about the movie. Another thing is, I loved the part where I loved the guy's costume. I loved the bad guy's costume. I loved everything about the bad guys. The bad guys were amazing, except the Rhino. In the commercials, they show the Rhino. The Rhino's at the very ending. It's never in the movie. It's never in there. It's like, wait a minute. Awesome, there's three. There's three villains. Awesome. At the very ending, he joins the league of the bad guys and fights. And so it makes you think that, oh, Spider-Man quit. And then he goes, no. And then he listens to Gwen's speech and he's like, oh, yeah, I need to get back into crime fighting. And so he gets back into crime fighting. And that's when the Rhino comes in. So it's just totally dumb. And so it, like, off and on, off and on. There's so many deaths in this movie. Jeez, I mean, could they do a little bit less? In the Roosevelt train, in the secret train entrance, I loved that. That was awesome. That was, like, the best thing they could have done. And also, I think it would have been better if it ended without the girl dying. Like, catching the girl, going home, and then being with their families, having dinner, and then the girl dying from a heart attack, not dying because of Spider-Man. Oh, and how she died, you should already know this, but his web wasn't strong enough. Wouldn't his web be strong enough? If he can hold himself up from flying, he shoots it up, attaches it to a building, and then flies away. Wouldn't it be able to catch her? And also, like, this is just everything wrong with Spider-Man, but there's a lot of good parts in it. But also, I did not like that. I thought it was weird that he was okay. So after he took all the power from the city, right after that, everyone was running out of their cars and like, ah, and just running away. And then but right after that, right after they got the power back, all the people were back in their cars driving off. I'm like, what the? How did that do that? So I wasn't very sure at all, like, how they got back in their cars. Like, oh, look, the power's back on. Nobody's scared anymore. Let's get back in our cars and drive home. It was just weird how that happened, but it was an amazing movie after all. It's better than the first two. I mean, the first three. The producer is better, and the costumes are better. It was definitely better than the first three.